Remember when I said I would make a video after I got my first impressions? Yeah, this is that video. But let me just start by saying, like, this is not your typical video. This is not me playing the game while talking. This is like me talking and over some pre-recorded footage, so I can be more focused on what I'm actually saying and get the point across. But let's start off with probably the best thing in Season 10, which is Hitokiri. I will be complaining a lot this video, as usual, but Hitokiri is not one of those things I will complain about. Aside from some things, alright? So Hitokiri is a new samurai heavy who mainly works around trading with the hyper armor and has some openers, some kicks she can feint or charge for different effects. Very basic hero, but it works. For people who watch the stream, they know, like, I was hoping for like a hero that wasn't like nothing too new special, nothing like a new mechanic, no new bulwark, no new trap mechanic, like new shit, just, you know, a solid hero. And we got a new solid hero. I like it, alright? It's dumb, it's easy, but it works. But of course there is a but. I don't know if I'm the only one. I think I'm not the only one. But the animations on this new hero seem bad. They're just, especially the kick. If you look at the kick, the animation, like, it doesn't feel like it connects at all. Like, the sound effect isn't there. Like, the hitbox looks wonky as fuck. The swipe looks good. The swipe looks very clean. The kick is weird. The heavies look weird. Like, especially like the mid-charge heavies or the fully charged heavies. The feints look awful. It feels like you're not controlling your own hero. It feels like, you know, you're pressing some buttons and this dude is making some weird movements on the screen. Especially after, like, the Wulin, who have, like, the most smooth animations you've ever seen in your life. Even, like, the Shigokiri rework was really, like, smooth and, you know, just aside from, you know, balancing and whatever, like, the way he plays, the way he feels to play is very, you know, smooth and clean. Hitokiri feels very wonky, very stiff. This could be also an after effect of the, you know, the guard switch change, because now you can attack after switching your guard. Before you had to wait like 300 ms to, you know, before you could like whip out an attack. Now you have to wait only like 100 ms. So feinting, hard feinting into, for example, a side light is way faster now. So maybe that kinda feeds into the wonkiness of the all the new animations, because the animations are a big part of this video. Animations are like a big problem for me right now, and I really want to know if it's just me or maybe it's just because I'm so used to like the old Lawbringer, the old Raider, and maybe the animations are just, I just have to get used to them. But I really want to know your guys' opinion on that as well, so please tell me in the comments. So yeah, about Hitokiri, like, nothing about her like gameplay is actually bothering me at the moment. Like I said, apart from animations, I think if the animations got a little bit more polished, a little bit more smooth, I think she will be a perfect addition to For Honor. You guys remember how I praised the voice actress for Sakura? You know, the female version? It still is amazing. But then I was waiting to play the male version. I thought Yato, because his name is Yato, right? Like, his physique just, that shit, that's a sexy fucking boy. That's a broad white boy. And I played him because I like the male version. But his voice, has anybody noticed, his voice is literally just a female voice, but like toned down the pitch a little bit, but like not too much. It still sounds like a stupid grandma. Like, you guys remember like the bad voices we got from Warren and shit that they didn't like put through in the end? Like, they wanted to like change all the voices. Thank God they didn't. I feel like this is one of those voices. Like, the male version is bad. The male voice is bad, and it's really annoying because like Hitokiri's voice is very prominent in this game, like all the you know, all that kind of, you know, good stuff. It's kind of funny to me how they try to put more personality into these characters by giving them names, like giving the female and the male version different names, but like their personality on the female and the male are exactly the same. They're supposed to be two different people, right? Like Vortigern and Elizabeth, or Yato and Sakura. But they are exactly the same person, just male or female, which kind of sucks. Like, maybe I wish, like, for example, the Yato was more like of an a silent dude, right? Maybe some grunts, some very deep, some kind of grunts instead of like all the weird voice lines Sakura has. I don't know. If they want to put some personality in that, I would love to see that kind of stuff, but I guess they didn't have the time for... I guess they didn't have time for a lot of stuff, because holy shit, this update is not polished at all. Like, we're going to more in depth in a minute here, but let's finish up on Hitokiri first. Last thing I want to talk about Hitokiri is the feats. I think the feats are the best thing to come out of Season 10, Hitokiri feats. Very original, very satisfying. It's so much fun to execute people, like having a build like based around executing people. It's amazing, nothing too broken. But here we go, level 4 feat. All the casuals, all the newbies. Oh my god, it's broken, just one-shot people. No, it's not broken, it's fine. It's perfect in Breach, whereas executions are very important. It's kinda useless in Dominion, whereas like kills don't really matter, so you use your level 4 feat for like a 1 kill. Which is dodgeable, by the way. You can just dodge it and it goes on cooldown. But I feel like it's... Okay, hear me out. It's busted as fuck in elimination. Whereas like, you don't respawn, it's 1 kill and the round is over, right? But of course, nobody plays elimination, so who cares? So overall impression, Hitokiri, I like it. I think she's very good. I'm gonna play the female version from now on, because the voice is so fucking so much better. I wish they would change the animations, they polish the animations, because they look so fucking wonky. But yeah, that is the positive thing about this update. That's definitely Hitokiri. Hitokiri is basically like a heavy berserker at this point, because she's supposed to trade with the hyper armor, but when you're like behind on her HP, you can't trade effectively anymore with your hyper armor, because you will die before they do. So if you get poked out by fucking Lawbringer 400 MS top attack, or like the 500 MS soft feint from Raider, you're fucked. So you gotta turtle up, you gotta, you know, try to get some kicks in or something, I don't know. There is some... I feel like Hitokiri is a very nice hero, but there's something missing, especially in duels. In 4v4 she's fine, she's completely fine, I feel like. But in duels, I feel like there's just some options missing in duels to, you know, get that, you know, dual viability, if I want to put it in a very weird way. But let's get over to the next person thingy, not person, what the fuck, hero. Lawbringer. What did they do to you? You all saw the video by J Corella, right? It was also shown in the Warriors Den, it's a funny video. But nobody, J Corella, my boy, if you're watching this, nobody was complaining about the viability on Lawbringer. It's the type of changes, how long we've been waiting for the changes, the hype for the changes, and how these changes don't fit Lawbringer's personality at all. The whole fantasy he should represent is gone. It's completely gone. Let's start with the 400 MS top lights. Why? Why was this necessary? Bringing the side lights to 500 MS and making them not bounce off lights. Nice, good change to like get them up to the cast. For some reason, they thought it was necessary to make the top light faster as well, because it was faster, you know, in his kit right now, like before the rework. But that was not necessary. The top light was fine. This is the reason why I'm most pissed with the new 2 improvements. Well, I'm not gonna call them reworks, you know, improvements, because Lawbringer's problems are still there. People, he still has quite a low stamina pool. You still, even if you go into the unblockable, you still have the T-Rex arms. Like legit, I tested it. The forward movement they give you on the unblockables is only if you let the unblockable fly. Not if you feint it into a guard break, you're still fucked. Unless they do like a side dodge, which is not gonna happen. People are just gonna back dodge because it's hella safe. You don't even have to roll people, you just can back dodge. The problem is still there. So people are not gonna go into the unblockable because it's useless, you know? So what are people doing on Lawbringer? They're spamming lights. Yes, people, they're still turtling, they're still going for the parry into the double lights, because if you do a parry, you get a stunning tap, boom, into 400 MS lights. into an unblockable. Boom. If you get if you get a shove off, because side dodge openers are still a thing. If you get a shove off, you get a guaranteed light now into an unblockable. And yes, the unblockable is garbage, but if it's after like a light into unblockable instead of the 3-hit combo chain, it's actually usable. So that's nice, but the whole thing they wanted to do, like make people use his combos, is not there. Alright? Now you get 50 damage on light parry, because after like the fucking unblockable from top heavy, boom, very satisfying. You get a free stunning tap. I don't know why, but you do. Do all these changes make him viable? Yes. As a fucking budget, you know, Shaolin spammer. Yes, they make him viable. Yes, you can 1v1 now. Is this Lawbringer? No. Have you seen a Lawbringer now? Like, this goes back into the animations. Animations on Lawbringer look so stupid because he's so fast now. Oh, almost forgot. The heavy into the... What's it called? The shove. Heavy into the shove, you know, is still here. But they gave it the Shigoki treatment. So what that means is, you do the shove, but like for the first half second, you don't see the shove coming out, right? And then the last half second, like the last half part of the shove, then you see the animation starting. But as soon as you see the animation start, you're like locked in place. It's the same as the Shigoki. You cannot dodge it on reaction. You have to pre-dodge it. Developers are like dictating how you should play. Like, you cannot react to it. If you see the shove, you're already like animation locked. Same as Shigoki headbutt. Only difference is Shigoki gets a heavy after a non-guaranteed heavy, where you can like parry, you can like still get some, you know, counterplay out. Lawbringer gets guaranteed light. I don't know why they removed the whole, you know, being able to dodge his after the shove, which I thought was amazing. I thought it was like Lawbringer was the last dude with a legit opener, because they forced people to react instead of giving just free damage. But whatever, not the point. Lawbringer's shove is good now, alright? Because you also, even if you dodge it, you can't punish it, because it's the same thing as Shigoki. So that's that. If I see a Lawbringer now, I have a way different feeling than I see Lawbringer like previously. Like I said, it is the first. I've been streaming. I streamed for like, what, 7-8 hours yesterday. I played a little bit today as well to get some footage. Let's say I got 10 hours in the new season, right? Maybe I should get used to the new animations. Maybe they're busted. You tell me. I'm having a hard time with just, you know, the lights from Lawbringer. Maybe because of the animations. Maybe because of the new, you know, the guard stance change. Whatever. Lawbringer is not the fantasy I wish he would represent. There was a guy in chat yesterday who said something very, very well said. I don't remember what he said exactly, but it was something about like forcing like competitiveness into a casual game. For Honor, ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't want to hear it, For Honor is a casual game at best. It is a 4v4 casual game that's supposed to be like fun. These changes on Lawbringer and Raider, which we're going to go into a second, are not representing fun, they are representing viability. Once again, they are forcing competitiveness into their casual game. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but For Honor is about as, you know, competitively balanced as Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Alright? Let's be real here. How about they focus on making the game fun instead of making certain characters viable? Because as much as Lawbringer was garbage, people played Lawbringer because they liked Lawbringer's design, they liked the fantasy behind him, right? Oh well, whatever. Like I said, I should keep this short because I got more videos to make. Let's see. Yes! Talking about, you know, side dodge openers. Raider! As soon as I saw that they didn't like remove the side dodge guard break, I knew they didn't actually like fix Raider, right? If they fixed Raider, if they like actually like improved him, they wouldn't need to rely on the side dodge guard break. Let's be real. I don't want to go too in depth about the side dodge openers in general, like Conqueror, Warden, Lawbringer, Raider, you know, those kind of people. But I'll just say those things should not be in the game. Those things are unbalanceable. Just saying, there's no counterplay into it whatsoever. Especially on Raider, whereas the only counterplay to that kind of stuff is dodging or guard breaking. And Raider counters both of those things with his fucking side dodge guard break. But whatever, that thing is still there. Let's talk about his stuff. They buffed legit every single number they could find on Raider. They buffed. So that's how they made him viable, right? This lazy fucking company just overbuffed every single thing. The damage, the speed. They gave him a soft feint. Why not? Like, the only thing he's missing right now is a deflect. Like, see, I'd say right now the biggest problem is his stunning tap. Like, people are like, oh yeah, you can finally use his stunning tap now. You could use it before. Like, now he has the same problem as Aramusha, right? For example, let's take Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper is the same kind of soft feint, or Shaman. Well, let's take Peacekeeper for an example. Peacekeeper, even if you miss the 50-50, right? If you miss the... Because you have to predict the soft feint, right? You have to predict... You can't react to it, you know, a little bit. Animation is still there, so you can a little bit, like, react to it, if you're lucky. But if you want to parry it, it's gonna be a prediction. But if you miss the parry, you know, the top parry prediction, you get hit by a Peacekeeper Heavy, which does like... I don't remember, like 25 damage, 27 damage or something. Alright, there you go. You missed the... You missed the parry. You missed the 50-50. Alright, you get hit by 20 damage. If you miss the parry on Raider, you get hit by 40 damage. Or, if you keep blocking, you get hit by a stun. Which, by the way, now he has like now with the guard stance changes and with the faster lights, you can't see shit, right? The first second of the stun is like really bright, and then you could like kind of see what's gonna happen like after. But now, because his attacks literally come out like 300 ms faster, you can't see shit. All right, it could be another top, like fucking soft feint top light. Who knows? More stunning taps, more stunning taps. Could be a light, because you can't see the lights at all. Could be a heavy, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Could be a guard break. Who knows? Alright? Because of the new guard stance switches, like stunning moves have become so strong. But yeah, I'd say Raider's biggest problem right now is his stunning tap is too fast. I think his lights are fine. I mean, that was nice way to bring him up to speed with the rest of the crew. Was it worth waiting 2 years for this? Was it worth the hype on Season 10? Nope. They gave him new combos nobody's using, right? The hyper armor is kinda cool when you're up against assassins, maybe with like dodge attacks and shit. But even then you could like just parry dodge attacks, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe in 4v4s it's nice. But even then people will go for the lights into zone anyway, because it's 360, you know, like a zone attack instead of like just a heavy. So hyper armor there isn't like useful as well. So yeah, the Raider improvements, once again, yes, they make him viable, but they're garbage. Like, nobody's saying these changes are bad as in a competitive standpoint, because yes, they're fucking strong. Alright, I'm talking about a fun standpoint, because I'm playing this game 24/7. And if I don't have fun with this game, I'm not playing it, alright? Because nobody is playing this game because of its competitive aspect, alright? And I hope, like... And I hope Ubisoft, you know, gets this, but because... First they had problems like choosing what to balance between 4v4s and 1v1s. I think they're getting the balance between 4v4s and 1v1s. But now they're messing up the whole, you know, competitive versus casual aspect as well. The problem with these changes, once again, is the fact that we're not gonna see... The soonest we're going to see adjustments to this stuff is like in 2 seasons, maybe. We have to wait 3 months and hope they address some of the problems this fucking game has. But they always look like, for example, from data, alright, from like last season and shit. Alright, the reason the Wulin haven't got any changes or any like extra stuff is because they're still looking at the fucking data, right? So they're still like, nah, they just need time, nah, they're just playing it wrong. Remember when, who was it? I think Stefan said it, like, everybody just doesn't know how to play Lawbringer, you know, before the rework, like, just get good. People are like, oh my god, that's a joke, it's funny, hahaha. But that dude, like, meant it, alright? They'd rather have their game in like a broken like state for over a year instead of like fixing some stuff, because they were hoping like, no, people just need to learn, all right? Broken animations, broken fucking, you know, side dodge openers are nothing to learn, Ubisoft. It's just not fun and no counterplay whatsoever. Whatever, I've been complaining about this enough. I'm gonna be making daily videos once again, so I gotta have fun with the game. Smile, smile, smile. One small thing I want to address. Once again, the developers. Like, I kind of lost my respect for them. Like, I got a lot of respect for the developers after seeing the Netflix documentary, like the playing hard thing. I got a lot of respect for like how hard they have to work against deadlines and shit, like executives who make like insane decisions and like developers have like nothing to say on it, you know. But then, yesterday at the Warriors Den, this guy came on, the biggest fucking smile you can imagine, and was like, yeah, we're like map reworks. Okay, I'm like, map reworks, alright, balancing on the maps. Alright, that should happen as well, right? So, Temple Garden. Here comes a map rework. 3 months in 3 months in the cooker. The big Temple Garden map rework. The defenders got to point A slower because the ladder was too long. So they shortened the ladder, so you get at point A at the same time. And at point A, they removed the tomb, like the inside of the fucking, you know, the thing there. And that's it. Those are nice changes, don't get me wrong, especially like the leather stuff, like the tomb, nobody fucking cares about the tomb. But if we're getting this type of reworks every 3 months for one map, boy, I know your game isn't that popular, I know your game like isn't making the biggest amount of bugs, but please, put some fucking effort into this shit. Like, I know I'm bashing on the developers right now, and I really don't want to, because, you know, what do I know, right? I'm just a guy who plays this fucking game, right? But it's not the fact that it's not like I'm mad at them, it's just, I think I can speak for everyone, I think, when I'm saying I'm disappointed by this season, to say the least. It's just disappointment, because we know, like, this is it. This is 3 months. This is it, because they're not making changes whatsoever, right? Because they'll be working hard on like the Hammer Viking hero, you know, to get him out of time, you know, fix his animations, whatever. Earn some money, I don't know. Maybe some more T-pose emotes, yeah, that's what we need, you know. Maybe some more memes. Yeah, that's what we want. We want some more memes. It's kind of funny for me to say like how I hate the memes in like the memes they force in For Honor, while my channel was basically built on memes. As the Risotto would say, I'm a walking contradiction. And I'm gonna surprise you even more with this announcement, because from now on, like these, you know, the first couple of weeks, I think, I will be playing a lot more 4v4s, because duels right now are cancer. Raider, Hitokiri, and Lawbringer, galore. Alright, I can deal with them. I can deal with the animations. Animations look like garbage, like I said. Turtling, Lawbringers, and Raiders still exist because of the side dodge openers. Hitokiri versus Hitokiri matchups are not fun at all. I know, like, it's just like even dumber, you know, like Berserker mirror matchup. It's just the person who gets hit first has to turtle because you can't outrate them anymore. So that's a thing. So yeah, I'm gonna play 4v4s because I've actually been enjoying 4v4s a lot, because balance is not as much of an issue in 4v4. So you're gonna see a lot of Hitokiri 4v4 because I like Hitokiri. I like it, like I said in my previous video, it's basically like a decent Centurion with garbage animations, but whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry for complaining for one video straight once again, but I legit rage quitted my stream last night. I was so tired of I was so disappointed in this fucking game. But I'll try to have some fun with the 4v4s in the coming up videos. And let's see if I can find my love for this game again. Thank you for listening all the way to here. Bye bye.